Okay, this is just part 2 to explain a few things. Like my back breathing carburetor. And I never did tell you guys what that clunk was, so. Shit, it's been a while since I figured out what it was. Fuck no, last year, midsummer sometime. It turns out it is the cam gear, or a camshaft if you want to call it. It has something to do with the cam and the valves. The cam has some play in it, side to side, like this way, and the gears are angled, so as it goes around it chunks from side to side. Tried putting a washer in there, but it puts on too much friction and ends up heating this spot up really bad, and it drags on the motor. But it did stop the clunking for a while. I guess it burned out the washer, but I mean it doesn't harm the engine any because all it's doing is sliding back and forward a little bit. So it's that, and I'm sure I got a little bit of valve tick too. But as you can see, she still runs fine, just sounds like shit. And the reason this back breathes is because the timing is retarded, set back. I can't remember, it's 1, 2, or 3 notches, something like that, 2 or 3. So my carb back breathes up to about, I'd say 1100, 1500 RPM. And then it's fast enough that the timing picks up and I get full pull. But I mean, even as it's back breathing, you can tell she's pretty torquey under 1,000. But once you get over 1,000 and it stops back breathing, holy fuck. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can hear it there. It's not cylinder knock, because I opened the cylinder the one day and checked the piston rod for play. The piston rod has no play. I even shaved it down to make it a little tighter, and you still get it. I think that's because the throttle's closed. Let's see, one sec. The idle screw, widen it up, see if the sound changes. Yeah, it's because of the idle setting. So maybe it's not back breathing, maybe it's just because the carb cutoff is so thin. There's some good breathe. Oh, there's a compression. Another valve knock. Like I said, I think it's the gear going side to side because it does have play. They even took it to a machine shop to see if they could figure it out, and they couldn't. They just basically told me, yeah, it's the camshaft. And they basically said because it's a shitty engine block, it's not built properly, so it gets lots of valve knock. But like I said, one day she'll get a real Honda, whenever this one blows up probably, which could be a while because the thing runs like a beast. So yeah, it's the camshaft, and it back breathes because my timing is off. Not off, but it's set back because I want low torque, or high torque and low RPM. As I showed you guys, this engine maxes out at 3,400 RPM. to 36 wide open, no governor. Just because of the timing and the fuel ratios, it will not rev above 3,500. So I never have to worry about over revving it. And she's got lots of low end torque, which is what you need for mudding, is a low end torque. So there you go, a little bit of explanation after the warm up. I heard about something I'm going to check into. It's called an Aquamist kit, and it ejects methane into your engine with the gasoline, so you'll be running gas and meth. And apparently they're pretty intense. So I'm going to check into that, see if I could possibly rig up a meth system to this. Jump me up another 10 horse or so if I can. But that would definitely be intense if I could use the meth kit on this. Because it's a small system. Like, the tank for the meth system is like half the size of my tank. And about the same depth. Like the same depth, same height, just cut it in half. So I could mount it under the seat somewhere or something, and then it comes with a little fuel pump and shit. And I'm pretty sure it's direct inject. So probably have to drill a hole in the cylinder head, thread it, and put it in an injector, which I'm sure I could do. I'm not sure if it's direct inject or if it's through the carb. I have to do some research on this meth Aquamist thing. If it goes through the carb, that'd be a lot easier. But I'm sure I could figure out some kind of old fuel injector off a car or something to direct inject it. So there you go, there's a couple updates, and why this fucking bitch knocks so bad when it's idling, and you can't really hear it on the power, so that's the nice thing about it. It doesn't get worse when you put down the power. That's when you know you got a serious problem. When you fucking give her full power and the knock gets louder. But yeah, the knock doesn't get any louder, it just gets faster with the RPMs, so I'm not worried, and it's done it since the day I got it, so obviously it's not, you know, gonna harm it. There you go. I'll definitely be taking this bitch out soon with the recut tires. Cut the middle lines out of both of them just to give me a little more traction. So there you go.